everybody! Today I'm going to do a tree ring pour, where basically it's a combination of what they call a dirty pour, where you pour all the colors into one cup, bowl, whatever you're putting the colors into to pour onto the canvas. And basically once you have your bowl, cup, whatever filled up, you're just going to basically hold the container and pour it out onto the canvas. And you can either hold the cup steady or the bowl or whatever you're using, or you can rock it back and forth, whether it's forward or side to side, whichever. And you're going to get some really cool, what they call tree rings. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Artist Loft Ready Mix pouring paints. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my metallic white. I'm just using an 8x10 canvas. And inspired by like the spring weather, hopefully around the corner, I'm going to go ahead and use some light colors and some metallic colors. So I'm going to then use my light green. Some light violet. Throw in some gray. Some light blue. Some light pink. And this is a bright yellow. Now, because this is a just 8x10 canvas, I do not need to fill my bowl. This is a metallic cobalt blue. And this is a metallic purple. And that should be enough paint to fill a canvas. And I know it's going to go out onto my silicone mat, so that is perfectly fine. So like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and pour the bowl. And I try to keep it as still as possible. Every once in a while, I will rock it back and forth. But you see how it comes out with these beautiful rings. And just remember, the first color you put into the bowl is the last color that's going to come out. So I kind of like to have like a white middle. But it always, well, not always, it majority of the time changes color depending on what colors you have in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and stop it. And you see how I got all those beautiful lines. So, oh, that's exciting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tilt it. And you can even like rock the canvas, like roll the canvas a little bit. Try to get some lines to go around. I got a little blobby there. Hopefully I got that. Oh, no, I did not. It's being very stubborn. Now it's not going to wreck the canvas or the painting that I did that, because I can just tilt it out. But don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. I'm on Facebook at Jen's Jiggers, TikTok obviously, and I also have a YouTube all under Jen's Jiggers. Another. Sometimes if you don't use the paint often enough, it will get little, I don't know what you actually call them. I just call them little blobby things, because the paint hardens. But again, if majority of the paint is flowing fine, you can try to take them out with like a finger or tweezers, and then you can just try to tilt the canvas to make those marks of your fingers or tweezers, whatever you may use, go off the canvas and onto your table or whatever surface you're painting on. Now, trimming is one of the easiest ways to get actual lines in your painting itself. And it kind of looks like a tree ring when I poured it out of my bowl. So like on a tree, you can count the rings and see how old it is. Obviously, you can't count how old this painting is because it's not done yet. So I wouldn't recommend counting the lines just yet. Tilt it back down here. See if I can get some of this pattern down to the center, because I really like this up here, like right in here. I think that's pretty cool, like there and there. Because I know for me, I'm not a big fan of straight lines, so I'd rather have some patterns and some curves in there. Now this will continue to move until it's fully cured. And that usually, or at least partially cured. It will take about a month to actually cure it. It takes a week for the top layer to actually stop moving. And for it to, 24 hours for it to stop moving. It's going to take up to a week to have like the first couple layers, but to have it fully cured, it takes about a month or so. And that all depends on the climate in your area. So where I live right now, it's pretty cold, but the weather is fluctuating because it's becoming spring. So it could go either a week, a month, or, like 2 weeks, something like that, just depending on how long the weather temperature is outside. So your outside temperature will also affect the paintings. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I know I enjoyed making it, and I hope that you, like I said, follow me. Have any questions, let me know. Hopefully I can answer them for you. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, ask me questions. I love talking about these techniques and this paints. I just find it very enjoyable, very calming. So after a hard day at work, I sometimes come home and just do a painting and it relaxes me. So yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, and you can kind of see some of the cells coming through just from